So, is life all about pushing through every day, striving, struggling? Is it something that we need to be aware of when we are up to our eyeballs at this time of year? Now, the definition of a problem behavior is when it starts interfering with your ability to function, when it interferes with your quality of life, your ability to access joy and pleasure from your daily existence. It is not defined by what other people think or what other people believe or what other people judge about a certain behavior. So keep that in mind. If you're happy pushing through, that's great. If you're still able to get joy and pleasure, that's fantastic. The true measure of a problem behavior is how do you feel and how is it impacting on your life? So when we are trying to decide, do I need to push through something? Do I need to just make myself follow through? That is a useful assessment tool just to stop and consider, is this adding to the quality of my life? If I push through and get success and joy from this, will this increase my joy and my ability to function? If it decreases your ability to find joy and to function, then there's a problem. Now, the reason I wanted to share this is because it is such a common thing in the motivational sort of speak out there. We've got to push hard, nothing gets achieved without hard work and pain, etc., etc. And it's easy to get caught up and apply that to every area of your life. Now, I've been talking to my group coaching gals about this and sharing that consideration that maybe you apply it in one area of your life, something that is going to really move things along for you if you do push through. And a classic example is, of course, exercise. And I saw a beautiful post by Mel Robbins this morning where she was out hiking in the hills and she was talking about she didn't want to get out of bed that morning. She didn't want to get on her hiking shoes and head out into the hills. But once she was there, once she'd pushed through, she absolutely loved it. And I mean, personally, I can relate to that. It's the best time of day. But personal feelings aside, try it. Experiment with it. Get curious about exploring pushing through and constantly keep coming back to that idea. How do I feel? And, what's my outcome? And of course, this all ties in to that bigger picture thinking. What am I trying to achieve? Where am I going? Which again ties in nicely to this time of year when we are thinking, possibly because it is the end of the year, we're thinking, where have we come from and where are we going? So pushing through, there's nothing wrong with it. Just watch that it doesn't become a part of your life in every area where you are constantly pushing through, where you're constantly stretching yourself, and maybe you're not actually enjoying that process. So hopefully that gives you some clues and some thoughts to think about in terms of where to next. Where could you think about focusing, pushing through? Is it exercise? Is it in areas of finance? Is it in areas of your career to take you to the next level? And maybe just think about sticking to one thing for now and practicing and seeing how you feel. Catch up with you soon, guys.